up everyone. So it's family life.
Everyone.
Doesn't normally look as glamorous as right now when we're all scrubbed up. It looks more like the mess in the back of the car.
Yeah, it does.
Because that's what life's like. There's lots of mess, love. Sorry to break it to you.
Kids have been in car, haven't they?
Yeah. But what we like to talk about is real family life. So what's been your highlight of the weekend? Because obviously it's been Mother's Day.
I think, obviously, having a call to my mum and saying, I love you, mummy, mummy, your little boy loves you. Because I call her mummy on Mummy's day and birthdays. Just so it makes her feel all woozy. And I must apologise if I look like I'm off my head. It's because I've just sprayed aftershave in my eyeball for the first time in my life. Not sprayed aftershave for the first time in my life because I wear it regular, but I've just got my eyeball with it proper there.
So I think my dyspraxia is rubbing off on you.
I grabbed your bleeding curling tongs or whatever they were, thinking they weren't on, and I let out some kind of whatever it was. Yeah, woo!
Yeah, woo!
So the highlight is obviously we went out on Sunday.
We went to rugby, didn't we?
Went to rugby, saw Toad Wagger and Andrew Morley and some absolute cracking rugby players, and then we went to Ninja Warrior. I didn't partake in Ninja Warrior apart from some dancing that I did as a day, and then we went to Cosmo for a meal, but just seeing all Summer, George, Harry, Jazz, and your mum and Lee were there. It was nice just to see everybody smiling and happy.
It was.
And then the highlight was actually getting home and putting my feet up because I was shattered.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
But honestly, we've had such a good weekend, and I think that's what's good when you're a family, especially ours. I always say fun being the word, family. Fun. So like on Friday early morning did a bike ride, which was really good for my mental health, and I love cycling. Mental health is always after me, so I have to go bike riding, and I loved it because I was out in the sticks. Can't do out because my hands are on the handlebars, and just other than just to clear my head. Then we did park run on Saturday, didn't we? Yeah. And then on Sunday, obviously we'd been to rugby. Where you saw your Leeds Rhinos and your Hull people that you like, your rugby league people for the All Stars, which is a wicked charity, and they help Leeds.
Life for the Kid.
Yeah, and Leeds Children's Hospital. I didn't even tell you this. So I have a lot to repay Leeds Children's Hospital. So Ariana, who you may see on some of the videos, my youngest, they helped to save her life. They were amazing, Leeds Children's Hospital, and they honestly, the work they do in the ICU, they were absolutely phenomenal. And I just couldn't believe it. I remember having these conversations. I was determined to buy them all Costa coffees because I felt bad because I was always drinking them, and they couldn't even drink throughout the whole shift.
What the heck?
And I don't know why that really struck me. But anyhow, and then just being active together, honestly, seeing the kids be kids at Ninja Warrior were the best thing ever.
I was sat drinking coffee and Sophie were in Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
She were on it, you were running about, weren't you? Bloody belly bump. I said, you can't do it all, love.
I love it. I honestly love it though. Like, when I'm climbing, bouncing, it's so much fun.
Right, before you had baby belly, you were proper at it. Oh, she was shattered. She only got half a metre down. She was.
I know, I was.
Like, look, it's there to my eyeball now. It's closing up, love. I have to go to hospital with this,
I think, who knows, so I've got DCD, dyspraxia, developmental coordination disorder or something. So I'm really clumsy, but I think it's rubbing off on you because you're you're having a Sophie day.
So anyway, we're dressed up, aren't we? Because we're off to the what is it?
Yeah, Olivier Awards. So the best food places, I think, in Leeds, isn't it?
And I've judged the takeaways, of course.
Oh.
So I'm going to be dishing out the award for Leeds' best takeaway. So I'm looking forward to that if we get there on time.
Yeah.
Because as usual, we're running on Sophie time. This is why I've squirted myself in eyeball, to be honest with you, because I was rushing.
With aftershave.
Yeah, but usually I'd have been ready by 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but we had a busy day, didn't we?
We did.
I've had a day off, so I've been scrubbing house, cleaning, going to church. What? Yeah, I had a day off.
You didn't tell me you had a day off.
Well,
You kicked me out of the house.
no, you didn't go.
That is it.
Of course I had a day off.
I thought you were working.
No, I was scrubbing house.
On computer. No, you're always scrubbing house. You stand there working with a cloth in your hand, walking around. You're always working and scrubbing.
Yeah, but did you not notice I've deep cleaned the whole house today? That's my day off.
I didn't notice, if I'm honest with you.
No, I hadn't posted one article on Yorkshire Post today. Did you not realise?
No, I didn't. I said I took you out.
Oh, well, I've got a day off on Friday.
I'm busy.
See, I don't know if you find it when you're together that much, you actually sometimes forget to tell each other things, because I just assume Danny knows everything that's going on in this crazy head.
That's it. We've got to move number 6 now. She forgets to tell me she loves me.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm only kidding.
I'm a rate Sophie. I never thought I'd be a PDA-er, but I am.
I want to address something now. I want to
Okay.
talk about a little something. So I know that some people have got a little bit upset with this YouTube video or what have you, because I called you, what did I call you?
Chubby.
Chubs.
Chubs.
Let's
Or
just put a
something.
bit of chub on, put a bit of belly on. And said, how can I be so offensive, especially with somebody that's had an eating disorder? Now, the relationship that me and Sophie have got, right, is very peculiar, right, because we actually talk to each other and we talk about as feelings and how we feel about different things. And I always refer to myself as fat and chubby and chunky and all this as a defence mechanism, which I've done ever since I was a kid, really. But because if I think of myself as that, if anybody else says it, it ain't gonna bother me. That's me, right?
Although I will never say that.
Sophie will never say it, but I did say to her, look, I'll be joking around if I call you chubby, fat, big belly, whatever. It's only meant in jest, because that's my kind of humour. And you understand, don't you?
Yeah. And the thing
if
is,
she'd have
when
said
you
it
know
upset
me,
her, I would have said, no, I won't do it. That's why I asked.
see, the thing is, Danny and I, we spend so much time together. We know each other inside out. So when Danny's going, yeah, I'm fine, I can always tell when he's not. And the same with me. He can literally tell in my face straight away if somebody's messaged me, or if there's a comment that's bothered me, or you can tell, can't you?
You can tell now I've sprayed after shaving my eyeball.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't very sympathetic. Cause
You
it was
were
very
laughing,
funny.
no,
Yeah,
because I
'cause
just burnt my fingers. I
burnt
think that's what it was. I burnt my fingers and my fingers were still throbbing. So as I've picked up the aftershave, it's gone straight in my eyeball. Eyeball Paul. I thought I might as well go fancy dress and go as One-Eyed Willie from Goonies.
I still hadn't watched that one.
No, so,
But that is the thing, you have to like take it with a pinch of salt as well, what you read in media or what you take from videos. Because I've also, the funny one today, they've called, right, I took Danny, those who've actually watched the video, to buy his eternity ring, and I were paying for it because that's, otherwise it would be a bit of a rubbish present. Danny, I'm taking you on a shopping spree to buy me a £60,000 necklace and your own eternity ring. No, so I'd surprised him to get his eternity ring. And as a joke, because they had this gorgeous jewellery in Pagata where we went, they had a 60 grand necklace, and I was like, 60 grand. So I put it on and it was lovely and chunky. I was joking, oh yeah, Danny, you can get this.
what did I say? Got a chance, look at getting 60 quid off me.
I know. And I wouldn't even, the thing is, I wouldn't even let him, because like, he'll do it on purpose. You won't tell me how much stuff costs, because I will not let you spend a lot of money, because I do not.
We're only talking like 100 quid, 150 quid here on stuff. And like if I buy her a nice gift for 100 quid or something like that, you carry on, don't you?
Yeah.
Because she's thrifty as out, you know. What? And it's like, all right.
You could have got it from charity shop or eBay. It's right. I'm not worth 100 quid. But, and then, so now media's on that I went on the shopping spree and tried to get him to buy me this 60 grand necklace. So you do have to just have a sense of humour and take it with a pinch of salt, that kind of stuff. And actually the funniest thing was, I was supposed to borrow that necklace tonight to wear, but I'm going to borrow it on Sunday, because we've got...
Don't tell people that, they'll be out injured us down bloody road, love, for how much it is.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, my boobs are grown massively in this pregnancy, so they'll do well to reach it. because I feel like a right matron with this belly and boobs.
I'll be sweating all night if you wore that.
Oh. No, I'm wearing it because we've got not a lonely hearts ball. We got a charity ball at Queen's Hotel with Jordan Wake and Vic. So we're raising money for charity, but hopefully I'm not gonna get the necklace stolen. But anyhow, a little insight into our crazy family life. But that's the thing, you just got to have fun in life, haven't you? And no family, you know, everyone sees like the Instagram postcard or the kind of ideal, and you always think the grass is greener on the other side, but we've all got our quirks and faults and our tantrums and different things happening. It's never what it seems, is it?
What?
Family life.
No, because that's family life, innit?
Yeah.
Sometimes people just don't listen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That'll be the whole point then.
Yeah. What?
Especially kids. You know, no, you're not having no more pop. Bang, they didn't pop machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm learning stuff, right? So went to church on Sunday, and that's what he said. The disciples are like teens, so whilst they were like asking questions and stuff and being like kind of to the point and direct, there's something quite refreshing about that, isn't there? Rather than the people who are all like high powered and all of that, and we're questioning whether Jesus was Jesus. Whether you believe in faith or not, it's just more the fact that I think there's something really nice about kids, that they're just like, if they've got an issue, they just go on about it. That is it to them. A belly bar falling out is, you know, the world is ending.
Lost. Talk about meltdown. So maybe number one dad, I says, come on, so we didn't Ninja Warrior, belly bar falls out. I says, come on, I'll sort this for thee. Follow the old dad. So it goes to B&M, get some plasters, and I start sticking plasters all over it. Oh, so we're carrying on because belly bar fell out. It all went a bit wrong, didn't it? It all went a bit wrong.
First world problems, eh? Yeah. But anyway, hope you've had a fabulous old weekend. I'm looking forward to week ahead. We'll let you know on social media how we get on at this awards. We're not up for an award, although I look like a bit of a chubby Oscar.
Chubby Oscar?
Yeah.
What do you mean a chubby Oscar?
Like the Oscar medal.
Oscar medal? You mean the statue?
Statue.
Yeah. Medal.
Well, do you know that thing, that Oscar thing? Because I'm gold. Yeah, and I've got very expensive jewellery in. These were 50p. And I bought them myself. Oh my days.
Oh my days, what we're gonna do?
Oh gosh, a woman who buys stuff for herself. Who knows? Who would know that a woman earns money herself?
50 carat gold here,
yeah.
92 grams.
Yeah. I'll be wearing like Ruddy Bidby and Westwood rather than, I think this was from Quiz or somewhere. Any quiz? It was from some cheap shop.
You got it from Telsman, George.
Well, yeah. If they did it, I would.
If somebody says to you, where do you get your dress from? You just go, George.
George.
Yeah, George.
George.
It sounds more posh than George.
Yeah, true.
That's what I say to George when I take George to an event. And if there's posh people, then I say, when they come up and they go, how do you do? What's your name? I go, my name is George.
George. Was that why you told me your name was George?
Oh, well, no. George, when George says to me, what's your name? I go, my name is Dad.
Dad. There's some runners. Right, we best go because we're after Headingley Stadium. And is it here you're doing your charity rugby match?
No, that's at Featherstone.
Oh, Featherstone. Not quite Headingley yet, are you, love?
No, not Headingley yet, love. You never know.
One day, love, one day. But make sure you
check. Might get scouted, you know. They might say, look, he might be old, he might be fat, he might be over the hill. Well, let's get him in.
You never know, love. I'll be there with you. Once this baby's out, I want to be on that rugby pitch. But you can see him, Wagataurus and Adrian Marley and people like that, if you know him from Leeds and all, former rugby league players, and Danny. At Featherstone in April, because it'll be a laugh, and they're raising money for amazing causes. And they're lovely people.
See me get smashed. I reckon I'm going to last about 5 seconds.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be your Pregasaurus cheerleader, so I can run on if anyone touches you. No, I'm not going to do helicopter.
Right.
All right. Anyway,
guys.
See you soon, guys. Peace. Love.
Shimmies.
Shimmies.
I'm all.
I'm balls.